things. So Pete's been reported for posting about R25 birds have all been loaded onto the site. Has been reported. I've gone through Facebook tonight and I found no less than 11 different adverts of people advertising auctions and advertising they've got birds for sale. No less than 11. And not one of them people have been reported. Not one of them people have been shut down. Not one of them people have been banned. And I've noticed that some of them people have advertised that they've got this auction, that auction, the other auction. Not that I'm against it. I'm not against it at all. Good luck to you. All I'm trying to get across here is, if it's good for one, it's good for the rest. If you're banning one, ban the rest. So the prick out there, or pricks out there, which have reported Pete, grow some bollocks and report everybody else. And let's have the lot shut down. Then maybe something will get done. Because it's all this is geared at one thing and one thing only. And let's not beat about bush here. This is geared at who dares wins, Pete Berry, Gary Tomlinson, Rob Tomlinson, and Annette Tomlinson. That's what it's aimed at. It's a personalised attack. There's no doubt about that. And it's starting to get personal, you know. But Pete's been dragged into it because Pete is on board with us regarding the auction site. And that's the only thing he's on board with us. It's nothing to do with the race whatsoever. He only takes care of the auction site because I ain't got a clue, basically. But again, he's been dragged into something there which he should not be dragged into. If you've got a problem with me, Annette and Rob, then keep it between me, Annette and Rob. Don't drag other people into it because it's wrong and it's not fair. And as I've said before, whichever bastard it is out there what's doing it, if you're doing it to one, you've got to do it to the rest. You can't just keep isolating who dares wins and Pete Berry. It stinks. But no matter how hard you hit us, no matter how hard you kick us, we'll keep coming back and we'll keep bouncing back. Trust me now. So all I'll say to you is good luck. I'm going to read a few comments now. I've had me rant, I've had me rave. I'm mad because it's Pete who's been attacked. It's Pete who's been banned. That's what I'm mad at more than anything. Ban me if you want. I couldn't care less. You know, we only do what's best for Pigeons. We do what's best for charity. But to victimise Pete, then it absolutely stings. It's wrong. Totally wrong. But there we go. So where are we at here? Right, Ron Jackson. There's a little click out. There's a little click that don't like WW. You can see them on Facebook time and time again, and it's very sad. And I have to agree with you. Virgin stock tried and tested on the road from best to the best, no brainer. That's talking about one Loft races, pigeons. Kenny Stenhouse, there's a few rats out there, Gary. Yes, there is. And I bet they are watching this show. Yeah, they will all be under false names. Alan Cow, his Loft managers barred him from auction sites. I'm the same, Alan. I'm barred as well. Chris Williams, think we all know one Ron. Mine to Alan. Chris Williams they won't beat WDW, and trust me, Chris, they won't. We won't give in. Never get in my life. Never will give in, and I'll keep going. Ash Burdett. In this pigeon game, there's a lot of horrible people. We're all one family and should be looking after each other. Absolutely. I'm in a situation where people hate me, but if they was in trouble, I would still help them out. Regarding pigeons, that's what I'm like. And that's what this is like. This is one big Who Dares Wins family. We have a massive following, there's no doubt about that. But at the same time, you have a clique which, as Ronald said, are jealous, can't stand you. We've all seen what's happened this year. There's been charts drawn about who lost the most birds, who lost this, who lost that. And as I've said earlier, how can you draw a chart or a graph what birds got to final, what got home from final, if someone lost races hadn't even competed the race program. You can't do it. It's impossible. But it was done specifically to highlight who dares wins. That's what it was done to do. Now, instead of them people coming out and saying who dares wins is rubbish and all that, they don't. They hide behind graphs and charts and statistics, as they say. And half of them statistics are being done by people who, given the best pigeons in the world, still won't win. If I give them that mick pigeon, they still won't win because they can't fly a kite on a windy day. They don't accept that there was major losses all over the UK, Ireland and Europe. It only happened at Who Dares Wins, which is the biggest load of bollocks, never no more. But we take it on chin and we keep going. There's no doubt about that. Yes, Pete will be back in 24 hours. No doubt about that. Yep, Ronald Jackson, Eater Jarvis, getting your boxing gloves out, Gary. No, I'm not getting my boxing gloves out because these people what do write these things and do report people like as Pete's been reported, they haven't got the backbone for that. What they do is they hide behind a keyboard, as I said. One guy found out that on Saturday, and I'm going to tell you how this happened. I'm not going to mention the name, but please tell me if I was wrong in what I did. Because if I was wrong, I'll hold my hands up now and I'll apologise to him. The show was going smooth. We'd had a great show at Epsom. All of a sudden, somebody put their arm out for me to shake their hand, which I did. And I shake everybody's hand who puts their hand out for me to shake it. And I said to him, excuse me, but I don't know who you are. Could you tell me who you are? So he told me his name. And my attitude changed 90 degrees, if you like, completely. And I said to him, you have no rights to comment about who dares wins if you have no entries in the race. And his reply to me, what? I had birds in all the one-off races. I said, no problem with that. If you've got birds in all the one-off races, you're a competitor, you're a customer, you have rights to complain. But if you've got no birds in who dares wins, you've got no rights to complain. You've got no rights to ask any questions. You've got no rights to make any comments. I said, but if you've got birds in who dares wins, I'll be the first to hold my hands up and say, you have every right to comment. You have every right to ask questions. You have every right to complain. You have every right to slag me from pillar to post. But if you've not got no birds in, you've got no rights at all. And all he said to me was, it's pigeon racing. I said, no, it's not. I said, it's a business to us, a business that you're trying to damage. And I've worked my bollocks off. Annette's gone me out, Rob's gone me out for 7 years to build this up. And we try our best. We try our utmost. We give everything. We show everything. We hide nothing. We've done live liberations. We've done live returning opinions. We've walked through the loft at night time. Nobody else ever does it anywhere. We've done it. Nobody throughout Europe does it. We've done it because we've got nothing to hide. And I wasn't having a toe rag like that trying to wreck everything. And it turned a bit sour. To the state where, you know, I maybe should have been more professional, but it really turned bad. And he had to go. Simple as that. Before he got knocked out, basically. And that's where it was at. So I'm not going to apologise, but because I stuck up for what I believe in, and I stuck up for Who Dares Wins and the race which we've created, and I just don't think it's fair that people should be allowed to sit behind a keyboard writing derogatory comments against somebody who's tried the best. And as I said to him, go and channel your aggression into charities and raise some money for charity. Go and do that. But that's me finished with it. That's me finished with that individual. And I won't say another word to that individual. But I hope that we're on a level playing field and we all know, both of us know where we stand. Keep if you're in this race, please enter this race next year. You can comment, you can write whatever you want then, because you've the rights to do it. But if you're not in it, you've got no rights. Wow, that's off my chest, thank God. Sean Cooper, you've got the backing of WWE Family, Gary. And that's right, we have, yeah. We've got a massive following, and we've got a good following, and we've got some great people behind us. And what I want to make it clear is this. Not everybody who supports